our players, they worked extremely hard, and anytime you can get that, they know that's a team award, and they did a great job. They worked hard for any award they get.
She had two players coming off knee injury, Jess and Asia, for them to be able to go through that rehab, get themselves ready to play, and then have the kind of year they had this year.
It says a lot, not only about the doctor and our trainer, Allie, but, their willpower to get back 100% and not be scared on it. A lot of people hold back a little bit after an injury like that, but they were very aggressive in rehab, very aggressive on the floor, and because of it, it paid off for them.
How about for you, Conference Coach of the Year? I know you've had it a couple times before. I know that you would say it's a lot of other people's award too, but what does that mean to you?
Well, again, the girls, when I came to practice, said congratulations that, and I said, girls, I didn't make a basket, and I didn't get a stop on defense. Those awards are because of the team. We had a very successful year, was co-champs in the Big 12, and because of that, awards like that, people get those awards. But, the players deserve all the credit, and without them and the type of players we have, those awards would not be there.
Along with just winning the conference championship in the regular season, Bria was just saying you guys have a target on your back heading into the conference tournament, but I would think with that comes a lot more confidence knowing that you can win this. Where do you feel like you guys stand from a psychological standpoint heading into this one, being pretty confident in what you're able to do?
I think our players are pretty confident right now, and but yet they know, anybody can beat us in the conference. That's how we were successful throughout the season, because we respected every team. And going into the Big 12 tournament's the same thing. It doesn't matter who we play. Everybody can beat you. And our players are pretty upbeat right now. But, we got to get back to business. We got to come down a little bit. And because they're exactly right. Everybody's going to be aiming for you and that type of stuff. But, we have a lot of players. We had a lot of senior leadership, so I'm not really worried about that as much.
If you want to cut down nets out there, you have to win a few games, day after day, and you're getting everybody's best shot. Talked about depth all year. How big is that now?
Well, it's very big. Not only in case somebody gets sick or an injury or foul trouble, it's very big. And then keeping fresh people in there. When you play 3 days in a row, that's big to have people that can, some days somebody doesn't have it, and you bring somebody off the bench that does have the quickness. So, that's really big, and that's big for every team if you have a deep bench.
Look at both those TCU games you played, 1-point games at the half. You needed to make a strong run in the second half to beat those guys. The same Saturday.
Absolutely. Sometimes matchups, it's all about matchups. And, they're a good matchup for us and a tough one for us. And we know whether it's them or Texas Tech, it's going to be a tough game. But TCU has been a tough matchup for us both times we played them.
With Medley, the on-ball screens and all that.
It's all about that, and then they play the 2-3 zone, and then sometimes they'll take cutters through, and it really becomes a man, and you're running your zone offense against a soft man, and then it becomes back a zone, and then, they throw you off a little bit. But, we worked on that a little bit today on that type of stuff, and then but I think, seeing them twice and seeing what they do to us, and like you said, their main weapon on offense is their point guard setting that high ball screen. So we worked on that also today.
Do you have to try to change your approach a little from playing so many games where you've had to come from behind and rather than maybe get out of the gate occasionally in tournament setting?
Yeah, you'd like to. You'd like to come out and be, jump on a team and that type of stuff and maintain it. The other thing, my little concern is foul shooting. The last 2 games, we have not shot from the foul line very well at all, so we worked on that again today. But, it takes everything. You got to stay out of foul trouble. You got to hit some shots. You got to hit your foul shots, and you got to be able to defend. So, you got to have all phases ready to go, and you like to jump out of the gate hitting shots and defending and getting up and down the floor, but sometimes that doesn't happen. But you got to have you have to understand in a 40-minute game there's a lot of peaks and valleys that you just got to ride those and stay positive and have an opportunity to win.